What's up, it's John. In this video, I'm going to take a closer look at Nintendo Power issue 56. Came out in January 1994, covering, of course, on the cover, Mega Man X. Awesome, amazing game if you haven't played it. Highly recommend it. Love the back as well. You've got the way cool Super Nintendo on ice. And what's awesome, which I also noticed about this issue, I got it at Babbage's. Still got the price tag on it, $3.50, Babbage's. That's what the suggested retail price is, so that's good that Babbage's did not mark up the price. I do miss Babbage's. I don't know if you guys remember them. There was a Babbage's by my mall where I grew up. Eventually turned into, I think, GameStop. Ended up purchasing them through Babbage's turned into EB Games or Electronic Boutique or something happened. Anyway, eventually got morphed into GameStop as we know today. Let's take a closer look at this magazine itself. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being subscribed. And as always, thank you for subscribing if you're new. And let's take a closer look. Okay, here's a closer look at the issue 56 Nintendo Power. And let me show you the back real quick, a little closer look at the back. You can see it says Super Color beats the... So here's a closer look at issue... So here's a closer look at issue 56. This is, of course, Mega Man X. Fast Action Super Blast, the Super Nintendo Turtles Tournament Fighters, promoted, of course, during this time in '94. Super Nintendo was super hot. Game Boy was still around. Nintendo NES was kind of tampering off at this point. On the back, it's way cool. Super colors beat the competition way more. Power graphics drive excitement way beyond. Mega titles grab your gamers way preferred. Super Nintendo, the only way to be way cool. All right. For me, Genesis, huge battle, of course, during this time, '94, between Genesis and Super Nintendo. Battle of the 16 bits, of course. Super Nintendo had the color, had the music, the audio, of course, I think was superior, but when it came to processing, Genesis was a lot faster. Sports titles, better on the Genesis, whereas beat-em-ups were better on Genesis, where if you won like RPGs like Final Fantasy and those games, Super Nintendo was one, and I think platformers, Super Nintendo had it, okay? Table of contents, you got Mega Man, Flashback, Claymates, which is a really interesting fighter, Soldiers of Fortune, TMNT Tournament Fighters, another interesting fighter, Super Solitude, Battletoads, and then of course they have a broken down color. Purple is Game Boy, Batman the Animated Series, TMN2, 3, Radical Rescue, Tetris 2, and a little about Super Nintendo or NES, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers 2, which is kind of a rare game today. Okay, here's a Game Boy ad on the left. You got the Pro Bowl contest winners. Staff, this is people where they write in, share their stuff, which is really cool. Okay, Mega Man X. What's there to say about Mega Man X that hasn't been said already? I just love the Mega Man series. The series is always hard. I always struggle with the difficulty, but I think that's what I love about the Mega Man series. You have the Storm Eagle, Flame Mammoth, different enemies. Really detailed guide. I love how they piece these screenshots together. It kind of shows you a whole level, which is awesome. X meets up with Sigma. Flashback, which is, what was the other game? There's Flashback and there was another Back in Time, or there was another one, I can't think of the, leave a comment below. There was another game like Flashback. This was ported to Amiga, a whole bunch of different consoles and computers back in the day. But I just remember the animation of this game was pretty amazing. The running, all that good stuff. And this is a really fun game. I love, again, how they piece everything together here. Step-by-step guide, pretty detailed. They had the cutscenes, of course, which was really animated. I always felt the cutscenes were like, kind of graphically, they were kind of corny looking, like something like Mario Paint would make, but animation style was pretty smooth though. Claymates. I was thinking of Clay Fighters earlier, so I apologize. I stand corrected. Claymates is more of a, looks like a platformer. I was thinking Clay Fighters. Same kind of gist though. So this is more of a platformer. So again, my bad. Can't say I've ever played Playmates before. There's different, different levels, Japan, Africa, etc. Soldiers of Fortune, a shooter. Can't say I've ever played this one either. If you guys played Soldiers of Fortune, let me know what you guys think of it. I love how they, again, show you a whole map, which makes it super easy. Okay, and then you have a poster, kind of like a Playboy magazine. You have the centerfold. And this one was Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage for the Super Nintendo, which I owned, played a lot. I did see the new Space Jam 2 the other day. Pretty decent. Saw with the kids. Not bad. Turtles Tournament Fighter. Fighters. This also came out for the NES, which is a pretty rare game for the NES. This was never out in the arcades to my awareness, but you know, Leonardo, Raphael, you can play. Only a few characters you can play as, though. Donatello, Michelangelo, Armagon. Looks like Armagon's some kind of shark. Wingnut, Chrome Dome, Aska, War, Cyber Shredder. And these are the different moves and techniques. Super helpful to have, of course. Classified information. This is one of my favorite sections of Nintendo Power. Of course, you have different cheats and secrets. Anything from the LGN logo fading. This is like Royal Rumble to Final Fight 2. Ren and Stimpy was popular. Super Star Wars Invincibility Code would have come in handy. I love Super Star Wars. Really fun, but I had no idea there was an Invincibility Code. That's really cool. So yeah, a lot of cool cheats. ActRaiser 2, Metal Combat, which is for the Super Scope 6, I believe. Mighty Final Fight, another kind of, not rare game for the NES, but definitely uncommon. Super Spy Hunter, Metroid. Additional ones. Super Empire Strikes Back. That's super helpful too. It's all different, jumping to different levels, passwords. This is when you can call before you have it online to look at this. And comic, this is cool. Mario versus Wario. How awesome is that? I love the animation style. That's really sweet. Okay, anime. How cute is that? That's super cool. Games that you never made it to America. U.S. presidential election. Although games are now being developed in many different countries, in the early days in the video game industry, these games almost exclusively from Japan designers, Japanese designers. Interesting. Mother, which I know has been ported, translated into, that's Earthbound, the original Earthbound, right? Translated into English, now it is available, however, not officially. I do wish they'd make another Mother game, right? Another Earthbound would be amazing. Battletoads Double Dragon. This one game, it's okay. Definitely not as good as the original Battletoads. Battletoads, super hard game. I think that's what makes it kind of unique. At least that's what I enjoy it for. But this is definitely one to check out. Fun graphics. Batman, this is the last of the Super Nintendo one. Now we're going to the Game Boy Batman animated series. I love the animated series, by the way. I used to watch it Saturday mornings and just classic. I watch it now on HBO Max. It is available if you have that. Great cartoon, and this has some great characters as well. Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, all that, Catwoman, Poison Ivy. No Joker. Did I not see a Joker? Oh yeah, Joker, of course. You can't. There's no Batman game without Joker. Come on, right? Turtles 3: Radical Rescue. This is the third one of the Turtles series, of course, and these are fun. I mean, these platformers are fun. Exclusive to the Game Boy, of course. I love the attention details with the animation, just the drawings, all that good stuff. It's great. Tetris 2, New Flash. Obviously, Tetris 1, best-selling game for Game Boy of all time. It was a packing game, but Tetris 2 is different. They try to do add little things like Dr. Mario, different things. Not as good as the original. Tetris 2 came out for the NES as well. Rescue Rangers 2 for the NES. Really fun. Another uncommon game for the NES. So this is, again, games coming later towards the life of the NES. We're seeing a common trend here. 94, 93, 94 are harder games to find today, right? Because people just didn't buy them back then. It was a tailing off. People were more focused on the Super Nintendo back in the day. But this is a really fun game as well. They did release this on Steam as part of the Disney Afternoon collection. If you want to check that out, definitely worth checking out. Shadowrun, the Seventh Saga. These are people, how do you defeat? These are people calling in different tips. How do you defeat Link's Awakening? Dragon Warrior 4. This is the owner Powers Players Challenge. So this is different challenges you can do. Mortal Kombat, can you defeat Reptile in a hard level? Can you, what of all time best score on Dr. Mario? Again, colors different, the greenish. Super Nintendo, purple is Game Boy, red is NES. Off-Road, this is the sequel, right? Baja, played totally different than the original Off-Road. Top 20 games in 94, in case you're curious. Mortal Kombat 1, for the Super Nintendo, which Genesis port is better. It's got the blood, right? I think there was a cheat you can put to add blood, but they definitely tempered it down. Street Fighter 2, Legend of Zelda, classic Super Mario All-Stars. I mean, this is this iconic Star Fox. Mario Kart, Final Fantasy 2, Mega Man X, Mario Paint. All these are classic, right? SimCity. I think for Game Boy, Link's Awakening, Mario 2, 6 Golden Coins, which is a great one. Mortal Kombat for the Game Boy. And I even go into Mario Land was still at number 6, even though it's been out for 5 years at that point. Final Fantasy, Final Legends 2, and for NES, Super Mario 3 is number 1, Zelda 2, Kirby's Adventure number 3. Great lists. And that is now playing. Look for these releases soon. We're getting to the point, T2, the arcade game. Not as good as the arcade, of course, support, but still cool to check out. We're about a year away at this point from the announcements of the Virtual Boy. I'm sure a couple issues later, they'll start talking about the Virtual Boy hitting the markets. A lot of Super Nintendo coming out. Few NES games, Last Action Hero, Asterix, Batman Anime Series, and these are some different titles and the ratings for the titles. A few more pages. Pack Watch, these are look into these games of the future. Star Trek Next Generation, love that series show. Super Adventure Island 2, Super R-Type 3, Reigns of Superman, Bubsy 2, Papa Goes West, based on the game, movie, Fun and Games, can't say I've ever played that one, Peacekeepers, and then Zoda's Revenge for the NES, Simpsons, Bart and the Beanstalk, I have played that one. And next issue, they're going to talk about Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage, which we saw Fold Out 4, Choppers for 3, some hot Game Boy games, Superman and Spider-Man and X-Men, Simpsons, Bart and the Beanstalk, and Newsflash, Star Tropic sequels. Zoda's Revenge, Star Tropic 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys subscribing as always. Leave a comment below. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.